bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. There's a new restaurant in West End at Old Bahama Bay, and it is sure to appeal to locals and tourists alike. Our Kimberly Mullings was at the grand opening.
Dockside Restaurant and Sports Bar at Old Bahama Bay in West End, Grand Bahama, officially opened its doors this month. Jackie Carroll at Old Bahama Bay says the staff at the resort is delighted that Chef Patrick Pierre and his wife Rochelle have taken on the task of running the new restaurant and expressed confidence in the couple.
Patrick is no stranger to Old Bahama Bay. He was on the staff of Old Bahama Bay for many years, so we are confident that Patrick has the capabilities to provide the standard of service and the quality that our customers know and expect.
The Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville, knows exactly what Chef Pierre is capable of when it comes to the kitchen. He says he expects nothing less than the best from the restaurant.
Sometimes I get the opportunity to see him in action and to be in places where he can put his talent in display. And so I'm confident, knowing that here at Dockside Restaurant, that specialty in terms of culinary arts will definitely be displayed at this restaurant.
West Grand Bahama Administrator Brenda Colbrook congratulated the proprietors as they begin this venture in the settlement.
Your efforts are really appreciated. I will do everything I can to encourage the residents to continue to encourage you, because your efforts will only continue to better them and to make this Bahamas a better place. You may get discouraged at times, but don't give up. I'm learning that you are people of faith, and I know that you will continue.
Chef Patrick Pierre thanked the public for their support as he and his wife embark on this new journey together.
It is my pleasure to express gratitude to all the persons who have made this event possible. Each of you play an integral role in our success as business owners who inspire to manage a progressive and quality assured business establishment. You all have motivated us tremendously, and we look forward to your continued support and patronage.
Bishop Kermit Saunders said a prayer for the business, and the ceremony ended with the ribbon cutting for Dockside Restaurant and Sports Bar. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Well, a strange discovery in the West End community today, and now the Fisheries Department has launched an investigation into this matter. Sabrina Brown has the details.
Assistant Fisheries Superintendent Clement Campbell says it was around 10:30 Friday morning when the department was alerted by West End police that a dead whale had washed ashore near the airport in that community. The mammal was described as being around 7 feet long, weighing over 150 pounds.
Based on information that I received from citizens of the West Grand Bahama, that they think it was chased by sharks. So somehow it got disorientated and probably ran around and hit his head, because you can see all the bruises on the head. He hit his head into the rocks there probably.
Campbell talks about his preliminary investigation.
What I do here is I take a sample of the whale carcass and take it to the lab for further testing to see if there's any kind of fungus or disease or virus in the whale.
Although Campbell says it's a rare occurrence, he notes that it is not the first time a whale has washed ashore in that area.
About 4 years ago, we had about 5 or 6 whale beached themselves up by Deadman's Reef area. They were much bigger than this one, and this one is by itself, so it's an unusual case. When they're in groups like that, that's something else, but when they're individual, had to be some other reason why this happened.
After Campbell completed his inspection of the carcass, he then pushed it back out to sea.
What researchers have told us is that if you have carcasses like that of sea mammal that die, you want to put it back into the sea to feed the other sea fish.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Sabrina. Well, to pick or not to pick? That was the question, and the public responded overwhelmingly when ZNS ran their story on the producers of the recorded largest avocados in the Bahamas. Well, tonight we find out if the couple's latest avocado is bigger than that in the Guinness Book of World Records. The avocado was picked and weighed in on the Department of Agriculture scale. Unfortunately, it was not the result Tyrone T. and Dorothy Russell had hoped for.
Remember, you all said pick it or don't pick it, and many people called and said pick it. Well, I listened to the people that said pick it, and we pick it. and it seems like it came up a little short than the Guinness Book. For a week or two, maybe it will have been what we wanted to do.
It weighed in at just about 4.65 pounds, a huge size for a pear, but it was not enough to beat the Guinness Book of World Records. Chief Counselor Shavita Campbell was also in attendance.
Just to see them here today and them, celebrating and the ups and the downs of it, it just motivates me as a resident to really try to do some backyard farming.
He didn't meet the mark that he wanted to meet, but nevertheless, it is a beautiful and is a well-grown avocado, and it shows that what we can do here in the Bahamas.
Tyrone T. was short for words and short on feelings. While Dorothy Russell shed a few tears, she was also optimistic that one day they will claim the world record.
We tried. We still have more chances to do it. I would like to do it for the Bahamas. I would like to say the Bahamas growing the biggest avocado in the world. A lot of people don't realize, even though it's only 4 pound, 5 something, it's still the biggest avocado in the Bahamas.
We have a few more on the tree, and we hope that one of those will be the world record. So we're going to keep trying.
Are you upset with him?
God bless America.
Tyrone T. says he's still proud of their avocado and says he wants to hear no jeers from one particular person.
One person I definitely can't leave out, that Ricardo. I know he's going to kill me. Pick it, you said pick it, Ricardo. You did say pick it.
And finally, in news this evening, a local church promoting healthy living as it prepares to stage a major health fair this Sunday. The grounds of a leading wholesale company, Dockside, will be transformed into a hub for health as members of Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church host a health fair from 12 noon to 5 p.m.
This Sunday, the Health Expo will be an event that you have to experience. Whilst we talk a lot about health, we have pretty much relegated health to just exercise, nutrition, and drinking adequate amount of water. But health encompasses a whole lot more than that. We rarely hear people talk about the effects that rest have on your body. You trust in God, you hardly hear them talk about temperance, and that's something that we want to show and talk about.
SERB says not only will the event witness a shift in venue, but they're also expecting residents to turn out from West End to East End.
Can we have healthy bodies and have broken families? It's a whole total program. And so we have, from the children, we have a special corner for the children, and we have for the adults, and we're especially focusing on youth because we know that this is going to be the next generation.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Recently, Yvette sent a question about arthritis and also inquired if they were different types. There are several different types of arthritis, all of which can cause a lot of pain and can be very debilitating. The most common type, which affects millions of people around the world, is osteoarthritis. It occurs when the protective cartilage on the end of bones begin to break down, causing inflammation and pain in joints. We tend to develop arthritis as we get older. Symptoms may begin gradually and get worse over time, and may include pain and tenderness in the joints, joint stiffness, most noticeable when you wake up in the morning or after a period of being inactive, loss of flexibility, a grating sensation, or bone spurs. Arthritis can also result from gout, psoriasis, and fibromyalgia. While there is no cure, there is a great deal a doctor can do to help manage your inflammation and pain, as well as help improve joint movement, such as specific medical procedures to lubricate joints, steroid injections into the affected joint to relieve pain, or physical therapy to strengthen bones and muscles and improve flexibility. If you have a question or just concerned about your health, please email askthedrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And don't forget, the West Grand Bahama District second annual tree lighting and gospel concert will be held on Sunday, November 29th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Martintown Primary School grounds in Jonestown, 8 Mile Walk. Stay with us. Ricardo Liveborn has a check on sports when we return.